2 Corinthians 11:7. Have I committed an offense in abasing myself, that ye might be exalted, because I have preached to you the gospel of Yahweh freely? So basically, well, I like to give all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brothers out there teaching the truth and sincerity in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai through the Holy Spirit. Bahasham Wakakodash. So basically, it's like, did I fuck up by telling you, by preaching the gospel to you in truth and sincerity, freely, without putting any restrictions on it? So it's supposed to be free, so freely you gotta give, because you have received it freely. And that's the only thing that's free. These stimulus checks that everybody's getting today, yesterday, and until they're all passed out, those aren't free, because we're gonna have to pay for it. Somebody's gonna have to pay for it. Even though this country's going down, there might be, because these guys in Congress, they think of all kinds of things in order to entrap you. Like, for example, like the stimulus? Yeah, the stimulus. So we're getting a check. And we're using the money. Where did it come from? We had to take out a loan. Who had to take out a loan? Congress and the representatives. They had to take out a loan. They had asked the centralized bank for some FRNs in our name, because we have a thing called the birth certificate and the Social Security, and we're basically debt. But when we preach the gospel of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to his people, and I don't care how you look. You could look like Yosemite Sam. We're going to test your spirit. We're going to see if you're an Israelite or an Edomite. So basically, we're going to preach to them all. We're going to try to save them all. Let Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai sort them out. Okay, so now you come up to the camp, and some people want to give us a donation or some money, but we tell them, the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai takes care of us, which is true. But some people, they just write us off or dismiss us. They're like, man, this guy, what's he think he's doing? Looking like a clown, or whatever they say. It'll be hard for those people to understand something like this. But if there's understanding, you will get it. Like, you could be poor, in poor conditions, and understand it, and be rich by way of your understanding. Because this is the richest Okay, this is the most vitamin enhanced or nutritious thing out there. You know, there's supplements we take, supplements we need to take. Like, we need water, but if water doesn't have minerals in it and oxygen, because that's what the body needs. It needs hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. Yeah, you could have gone to college or be a health fanatic and be like, you need more than that. No, we don't. Those are the basics: hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. Now, carbon translates into everything. Plant-based food, because we're a plant. We're a carbon-based planet. Salakia. We are a carbon-based planet, and carbon-based life forms eat carbon-based food. You understand? If your body's cold, you gotta eat iron. Greens have iron, and they also have carbon. It's just a matter of understanding, really. So, you know, we're like, man, did we make a mistake? Sometimes you preach to somebody that's ungrateful, and they think, oh man, I don't know what the hell they think. They stop making videos for 7 days, for 5 days, take weeks off. Man, that's bullshit. That's somebody that doesn't appreciate what they're getting. Man, it's fucking light. So let's say we got kicked out of our homes. The pandemic hit. The financial collapse hit. Where majority of Israelites are homeless. There is people that are already homeless, learning how to survive. And we're going to be introduced into their environment. Wouldn't it be a good idea, something good, if they were like willing to teach us to survive there? But they're not. They're going to tax your ass. But if they remember you, oh, this guy was giving them the truth for free. He made me feel like a regular human being, like I wasn't less than him. And then they'll remember, and you might be with your whole family, and they'll help you out. So I'm going to read that again. Have I committed an offense in abasing myself, that ye might be exalted, because I have preached to you the gospel of Yahweh freely? And that happens because there's no, to a two-third, to a nigga, there is no right way to preach to them. They'll be saying stupid ass shit like, you need to humble yourself. How the fuck you gonna say you need to humble yourself? Huh? You don't tell someone else what to do when you ain't doing good yourself. And when we're out there preaching, we're not in your face preaching to you. You have a choice. You can either come up to the camp or go about your way. And some people get offended in the way I teach. Oh, how come you ain't out there in the shop? Because that's not how I do things, right? I know that I can't be in shopping areas and on a sidewalk that belongs to a store. I know that I could be on a sidewalk that belongs to the county. That makes it public property. And plus, when you give people a choice, the results are much better. wherever you go, there's going to be people coming up and arguing. So that's when they get exalted. You know, when your young brothers are going to experience that. The older brothers are going to experience that. We're going to experience it again and again and again. People are going to come up, and we're going to, you know, we're going to abase ourselves, and they're going to exalt themselves in a fashion. And you know how many people came and wanted to be in our camps, but they didn't make it. It's funny. People start in the camp, they show up one day, or they go into the camp and then they want to tell you where to go to camp at. It don't work like that. And you failed the test. You failed that test. You know, it's nothing new, but the shit happens. But it was made for you to happen. It was happening to you in that way. And that's really where things get jacked up. People be talking shit. Oh man, how come he does? But they never look at themselves and say, oh, I made a mistake by thinking when the preacher abased himself, I exalted myself. I thought I was better than him. That was my mistake. And I'm sorry, but they don't do that. So that was it for that short lesson. So to the next time I say shalom.